What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Oh, we're so happy to be here and share this experience with you. Thanks for taking a few minutes to hang out with us. Shout out to not only my son, but all the grads this time of year.
Yeah.
My son graduated, and beautiful ceremony, and I can't believe I lost him. He's not in high school anymore.
That's
That was
crazy.
it. You're done.
He's still your son.
Yes.
You know that, right?
I dropped him up at the bus depot.
No. He's still your son. He probably didn't even have a bus ticket. He's probably still there.
Do we even have a bus depot anymore?
I don't know, but he got on some sort
Where
of bus.
did you drop him off?
I don't know. I was blindfolded.
Oh, that's
It's a
so
big
exciting,
surprise,
though.
yeah.
No, that is cool.
Less
It was-
exciting for him.
Well, we were saying, because now, I don't know, like maybe you guys are different, but back when I graduated, we were in the gym, like the high school
Oh,
gym.
yeah.
Okay.
They didn't go to these fancy places like they do now.
Yeah.
okay.
And there was no AC. It was the gym. It smelled
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Everyone was
Yeah.
crammed in there.
Yeah.
It was not an enjoyable experience.
Oh, we went
Yeah.
to a fancy place.
Oh, you
Did
did?
you?
Yeah, we were at a
Yeah.
fancy place too.
Oh, no.
Oh, my
Ours
God.
was in a gym, and guys, so not to brag, but I was the valedictorian.
Of course.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
But I had to speak at the end of the ceremony, and I remember sitting in like with all the
no.
kids, and the kids were going, "Oh my God, will this ever end? I just want this to wrap up." And then they announced my name, and I know I have a 10-minute speech coming up, and I'm like, "Oh
no.
God, no one wants to hear this."
Oh, that's
I'm
so
sorry,
tough.
Brady, what were you for that ceremony?
I was the valedictorian.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you
Brady's
guys
humble
heard.
brag. Oh, people
Valedictorian.
didn't want to hear my 10-minute speech,
Yeah.
but I happen to have it with me right now.
All right, follow up. Can you spell that?
No, absolutely not. Not even a little bit.
I did get some awards at my grad.
Oh, you did?
yeah.
Okay. What'd you get?
I got a drama award and a religion award.
Nice.
What?
How did you get that?
I have no idea. I was surprised, like you wouldn't imagine. However, all the awards that afternoon
Yeah.
came with like $500 cash.
That's
Oh, nice.
crazy. And what Mahler's not mentioning, he was homeschooled.
My father was Noah. All right, let's get going on the podcast, and congratulations to all the graduates.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Jenny, can I talk about something here?
Sure.
Makes
me a little nervous.
No, it's okay. No, it's a
Okay.
good thing. I'm actually really excited about this, guys.
Okay.
I feel like if we can take a step back here and just sort of like observe the show in general, I feel like we've created a nice little niche for ourselves here, guys. You know, we got the radio show that's doing great, right? A podcast.
Yeah.
Hot Tub Podcast is blowing us all away. Our social media is great. You should
Sure,
be
yeah.
following all of us on social media.
Where are you going with this?
Yeah.
Well, for a long time, I've said that we've really been missing something, and that is a theme song. We need like a morning hot tub theme song.
No, we don't.
No, we do need a theme song. So I
When have
thought
we
that
said
maybe
that?
we, the four of us, could actually just like record one.
Can we actually just take a quick poll of the three of us in
Yeah.
this room?
Yeah, sure.
Does anybody think we need a theme song?
No, we've never talked about this.
No,
I don't
we've
think,
never.
ever.
I've talked about this. I think we need a theme song. I think we should create one. Go to your emails. I wrote out some lyrics.
Is this game
please.
Okay,
No,
it's
don't.
not a game of joy. 'Cause
Joy?
I'm going to participate with you, right? And Game of Joy is all about like putting you guys through the ringer. This is something that I think you would want to do, right?
Nope.
Like we're going to do this together. This is going to be fun. We're going to record this together. So Mahler, you're going to do the first line, then Rush,
No.
Jenny, and then myself. Okay?
This is awful.
Are we singing
Yeah,
these
we're gonna
lines?
sing
Okay.
this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Whenever you're ready.
Let's give
Okay.
it our all.
Yeah, seriously, guys, because I think we can package this and then we can use this for the radio station.
I don't
Okay?
know what's going
Okay.
on, but
Are
okay.
you ready? All right, here we go.
Like, do I just jump in at any time?
You got to jump in there. Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, go.
Feels slow.
Why are you doing this?
We can nail this, guys. Come on. We need the morning hot tub theme.
I'm with you. I don't know how to get in.
Thank you.
And
Well, we need
also,
Mahler to kick us off here.
It feels like Brady's Game of Joy.
It does.
It's not. I'm participating. We're doing this, guys. We're doing this together. This is something you should want to have.
Okay.
Right? Okay, here we go. Morning hot tub theme now.
'Cause the morning hot tub might get crazy.
With Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Oh, that's not bad.
You know we do it on the daily.
Cause day or night we got you, rain or shine.
That doesn't rhyme.
No, it doesn't. It didn't.
That's so bad.
Why did you ruin your own song?
On the daily.
it didn't-
'cause
you know
day
what,
or night
guys?
We got you on the.
Maybe we need someone better to perform this.
Oh God.
So for the last few months, I've been working behind the scenes, and none of you know this, with a very good friend of the show. A buddy who actually just dropped an album and is about to tour Canada. Elijah Woods.
Come on,
No.
it's ready.
Elijah Woods.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the official theme
Stop.
for the morning hot tub.
Hi, I'm Mahler.
Oh, I'd never own a pet, and I'm kinda just obsessed with leaving parties early.
I'm Rush.
I'm a trivia genius, a gardening fiend, Law and Order supreme.
I'm Jenny.
Let me tell you, ghosts are real. I eat cheese at every meal. I'ma do what I feel.
And I'm Brady.
Wait, who's Brady?
The morning hot tub might get crazy with Mahler, Russ, Jenny, and Brady. You know we do it on the daily. Can stay all night, got you rain or shine.
How good is that?
On.
Oh, that's so neat.
Goosebumps.
That's Elijah Woods.
That's the coolest
Really?
thing ever.
How sick is that? Guys, we got a theme.
That
Oh
is
my
so
God.
cool.
I want to hear it again.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, this is so cool.
Hi, I'm Mahler.
Oh, I'd never own a pet, and I'm kinda just obsessed with leaving parties early.
I'm Rush.
I'm a trivia genius, a gardening fiend, Law and Order supreme.
I'm Jenny.
Let me tell you, ghosts are real. I eat cheese at every meal. I'ma do what I feel.
And I'm Brady.
Wait, who's Brady?
The morning hot tub might get crazy with Mahler, Russ, Jenny, and Brady. You know we do it on the daily. Can stay all night, got you rain or shine.
Oh
I
my God.
love
Guys,
it so
that
much.
last hook has been in my head
Right?
for weeks.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to finally be able to share that with you. We're going to be using that on the station. I think we're going to have like a podcast version of it too. It could be like the intro to the podcast
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It
Wow.
is so good. Huge thank you to Elijah.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Yeah,
it's fun.
Elijah.
It's
Thank
just
you.
awesome.
Yeah,
I
and
can't believe you kept this under wraps.
Yeah, for a long time.
And
Remember?
I saw he has a big tour this fall.
Huge
like,
tour. A bunch of dates are already sold out.
Yeah.
He's
No
going to be
kidding.
going coast to coast in Canada, and it's
I
awesome.
wonder if he'll open with that.
I'm obsessed with this part.
The morning hot tub might get crazy with Mahler, Russ, Jenny, and Brady. You know we do it on the daily. Can stay all night, got you rain or shine.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good, guys.
So
Oh, I
good.
love it.
Wow. We got to get him on the show soon
Yeah,
then.
Yes.
100%. Definitely. I know he
Oh
would love
my
to do
goodness.
that.
I have full-blown goosebumps like
That's
the whole
fun.
time. That is so
We've
neat.
never had a jingle like that before.
Yeah.
That's next level jingle,
Yeah.
guys. That is a
Yes.
song.
I mean, I was fully prepared to throw his version out if ours was really good. But no, I guess we'll go with his.
Yeah, I
in
think
the
we
end.
probably should.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Why did Brady make us do that?
I don't know.
That's so humiliating for no
It really
reason.
was.
It's so humiliating. Can you play the hook of the jingle one more time?
Yeah,
I'm being
please. Yeah.
I'm being self-centered right now, but I love it all about
Yeah.
us.
The morning hot tub might get crazy with Mahler, Russ, Jenny, and Brady. You know we do it on the daily. Can stay all night, got you rain or shine.
Also, how good is his voice?
Yeah.
You know,
So
he
good.
taught himself to sing during COVID.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
That is wild. The talent is
Rain
amazing.
or shine or wildfires.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. A little clunkier,
Yeah, it was a
but
little
I can
clunkier.
ask him to add it. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Wildfires or
topical.
COVID. Like, we've got it all through everything. It's been a rough few years.
Maybe we'll just leave it with
leave
his
it at
version.
that.
Rush
Yeah.
is on vacation next week.
The daily. Can stay all night, got you rain or shine.
Or wildfires or COVID.
Yeah. Is this going to be a thing now?
That's good.
Same, yeah.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Also, I
Yeah.
didn't tell him to rip me, and he just absolutely shreds me in the song. Like, what?
Well, that's because he listens to the
Yeah,
show.
exactly.
He gets it.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
I don't like on this show when we have to embarrass one of our own, but it's just
No.
that's the way it is. And
Yeah.
what's wrong?
What'd I do?
What? You?
I'd assume it's either me or Brady.
Yeah, it's one of the two of us.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, we just tend to
Rush
do
sometimes puts his foot in his mouth.
Sure,
only
that
when he
can
talks
happen.
about eating dry stuff all the time.
Don't really eat a lot of dry stuff.
Well, I'm just bringing this to the attention of the group.
Yeah. mhm.
And then I'll just leave it here for you guys to
Okay.
discuss.
All
and
right. Yeah.
See what you think. According to a new survey, 42% of people, that's a lot, by the way.
That's a
almost
lot.
Yeah,
half,
it is a lot. Yeah.
Mhm.
say they've written original poetry.
Uh,
Jenny, I'm not done.
I know, sorry.
Yeah.
That's 41% of men, even more women, 43% of women.
Yeah.
The least likely people to write poetry are people who earn less than $40,000 a year.
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Only 27% of them have written any
Well,
poems.
they're too busy, trying to make money and do stuff.
And only 34% of people over 55 say they've written poems. So
Right.
if you make over $40,000 and you're under 55 and you're a woman, chances are
You're more likely to.
you do some original poetry.
Right.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Well, Rush, I don't think you're a woman.
No,
I don't
no,
want to
no.
judge.
No,
I
no,
just-
and I appreciate that, but no, I am not.
Brady,
Let me just check real quick. No.
can you next time turn away?
Okay.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Fact checking.
Yeah,
Double check my work.
I did my check too. Not a Jenny. Could you see if you're?
Sure am.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Look at that.
Do you make over $40,000 a year? Do you know offhand?
Can't be sure.
You're not sure? Have you seen your pay stub recently? Or
Yeah.
well, you just bought a house, so I would
Right.
assume
Yeah.
you know your
Yeah.
your salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, over
Yeah.
40, you think?
Well,
Oh, okay.
well,
Yeah.
did you get that email from Jenny this morning?
Oh God.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. The poem?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, well, she sends us our daily poem.
Right.
It's sort of,
Yeah.
it's sort of a thing to get us motivated
Yeah.
on the show.
And she said, "Hey guys, would you mind if I read this on the air this morning?
Yeah.
I would like to share it with
Did
the
I?
masses."
Yeah.
P.S. Brady, here's the instrumental I'd like to read to. Okay.
Oh.
all right.
Okay, sure.
So I can just play
Oh,
this.
you sent Brady the
Look at that.
music?
I
Normally you
guess
don't
I
do that.
did. No,
Okay.
no, I normally don't.
Once
Oh,
again.
P.S. Sorry, it's really, really long, but I want to read all of it.
Okay.
This isn't just one of those one or two lines of rhyming words and then I'm done. I'm really going to get serious, get comfortable, and speak my mind.
He's very wordy early this morning.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Jeez. Okay.
P.P.S. Is it normally P.S.S.
I think
or?
it's PP. She did PPPS.
I don't know. It was
That's
an
a
extra
lot,
line here.
yeah.
She said,
My bad.
and get a load of the voice I'm going to use.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, so I
oh, is
mean-
this the music she sent
Yeah,
you?
this is it. This is what
Okay.
she wanted me
Okay.
to play.
Yeah.
So I guess you're in your element now, right?
42% of people say they've written
Yeah.
original poetry. This is an original, I assume.
Yeah, well, of course it's original.
Of course it is.
What's it about?
Dreams.
Dreams. Okay,
Dreams,
sure.
nice.
Sure.
The floor
I mean,
is yours.
Yeah, go ahead. We all have it in front of us
Yeah.
here, so we'll know when you're done.
Yeah, we'll follow along.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to be embarrassed
No.
and try and stop you when
Sure.
you're not finished.
Right. Fair enough.
Because obviously we'll know that there's. I mean, I'm scrolling here. It is long.
Yeah.
Lengthy.
It's like a manifesto.
Yeah. You should work on your spacing.
Oh boy. Okay. Dreams are dreams. Are dreams.
Why did she choose a voice?
I don't.
It's weird.
I know, no, you
why
said
did you
that.
say it? Yeah,
I
that's
don't
why.
know why.
We didn't
Oh
do
yeah.
anything.
I forgot.
Yeah, maybe start from the beginning, Jim.
Okay. All right. Do you want the music from the beginning, or do you just kind of jump in wherever?
I can jump in.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Dreams are dreams. Are dreams.
It's a lot of dreams.
Yeah.
I love to dream. Because dreams are dreamy. I'm sounding like the queen now.
No, not really. No.
It's oh, okay. Dreamy. Love is like a dream. That's really hot.
That's not in the poem.
No,
It doesn't say-
no.
it doesn't say anything but hot.
Temperature
warm.
thing
No.
for you.
Yeah.
PPPS. Halfway through, I'll probably switch to a man's voice.
Oh. Hey, we should have read that earlier. Sorry. I guess we'll wait for it.
Yeah.
Love is love. And dreams are dreams. Loving dreams all day.
All day?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I wasn't sure.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
Okay. Come together and dream.
It's a weird poem.
Wow.
All the dreams today.
You know, I have to cut you off because
Yeah.
we've run out of time.
Yeah,
But
Isn't that too
unfortunately.
bad?
Yeah, I
maybe
do.
after the show.
I mean, I can
God.
recite what she read. It was pretty beautiful. In the Queen
Okay.
voice, it was dreams are dreams. I love to dream because dreams are dreamy. Love is like a dream. And then she switched to the man voice and said, love is love. And dreams are dreams. Loving dreams all day. Come together and dream. All the dreams today.
Hey, that's pretty
That's
beautiful.
really nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well
Pretty.
done, Jay.
I
It's
mean, it's
pretty.
really deep when you read
I
between the
I
lines.
appreciate you sending it to us so we can follow
Yeah,
along.
yeah.
Thank you.
Well
guys.
done.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thanks for the platform.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, hey, no.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
You know, I hate when we tear apart the morning hot tub.
Oh,
you know,
no.
I love you guys so much. And
Sure.
This
when-
worries me.
When we get into these heated debates,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just,
not good.
What are you going to do?
It's
What are
going
you
to
gonna bring
happen,
up?
though.
Doesn't sit well with me.
No.
you know what? When we walk through that studio door, we got to leave everything there.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can try.
We really do.
But it's not easy.
Particularly gentlemen with this survey, have you ever caught yourself staring at the mirror debating how many shirt buttons you should unbutton before going out?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
in the new poll from the Wall Street Journal, we have the answer.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
40% of people say it's the sexiest when men unbutton the top two buttons of
Yeah.
their shirt.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
38% of people say one button undone is sexiest.
Okay.
12% said no buttons undone.
Wow, just right
So
up to the top.
Preppy.
And 10% think three buttons undone is the
That's a lot.
sexiest.
That's
I have
too
a
much.
question when it comes to a button-down shirt here. And
Yeah.
You may be wondering the same thing
Careful
I am.
where you're walking here. This could get
I know.
explosive.
Is the top button or button number one when you're undoing one the one at the collar that you
Yes.
would do
Yes.
up
Yeah,
when you're
that's
going to
number
put a tie
one.
on?
Correct.
Yeah.
So they're saying the sexiest is only that one undone.
No, two.
No, two.
So
is-
that one and then the one
And the one
underneath
next
it.
to
Right,
it. Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Right.
if you do one under that, that's too much.
Yes.
Well, for some people, 10% think
So-
that is the sexiest.
Okay, so doing the
three.
Brady, I would think is too much.
Because you're saying I unbutton a lot?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think it depends on the shirt.
He is way too unbuttoned.
He is way
I
too
did, well,
much.
this, I wish I,
mean-
wore a button shirt today.
But Brady's T-shirts all have large necks. He basically has an undone button down in every T-shirt he wears.
I like to let the nipples breathe.
Brady's like that Tide commercial where they're out on the date and the guy, his neck is all stretched and all that.
Yes.
I don't watch TV. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
so
guys
good. I know
watch
what
it.
you're
He
talking
is.
about.
Yes.
That's so good. Yes.
That's you.
Yeah.
I guess I like to breathe. I like to, you know, it depends on the shirt. Some shirts are made to be really unbuttoned. I also have shirts, sometimes I button it right to the top. It's a
Right
look.
to the top?
Yeah, you can, or maybe just the
Yeah,
top. It
just
really
the-
depends on
okay.
the shirt.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
look.
it all depends on the shirt.
It does.
It'll also all depend. I think you guys will agree with me on this one. We don't have to kill each other.
Yeah.
On location.
Yeah.
I feel like
Ah,
if you're down
yes.
south,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can be a little more flighty
Yeah,
with the button
yeah. You
can.
situation
Yeah,
Sure.
Absolutely.
than you could be at a luncheon.
Yeah.
For sure. If you're on, if it's really, really hot, if you're on a beach, if you're on a boat, something
Yeah.
like that,
Right.
man, undo the buttons.
I also
right
feel
down,
like
right one
in-
at the belly button. That's all you need.
No, that's not.
it. That's
nope,
all you need.
That's not a thing.
I also feel like in certain places in Europe you can get away with more
Absolutely.
unbuttoning. You know?
Your background, your ethnic background,
Yes,
perhaps.
for sure.
Some guys in Italy can pull it off where
Yeah.
I'd look like a knob.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's fair.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like to consider myself as like Canada's Fabio, sort of. You know,
I know
God.
you do.
just
There
one
it
button.
is.
But this is like, no, I'm not trying to pick on you, Brady. But I've been to events with Brady like you guys,
Yes.
and he's shown up, and I got, that's one button too many.
Yeah. No,
I gotta be honest.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
but at least he undoes the right one. It's not like
Yeah.
he does up the top two and then leaves the other one.
that's-
So it's a cape.
That's a pretty good look.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like that idea too now.
Please do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's just belly button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
The other question is, do you have like an undershirt, T-shirt underneath too? Because that can also dictate how many buttons you can
Right.
do, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to see the shirt underneath.
No.
Because especially if you got
That
like
was
a
a look in the 90s.
Yeah, totally,
Yeah.
totally.
But
Yeah.
if you have
Not
like
anymore.
a shark tooth hanging there, I don't want to
No,
see
don't
it.
do that.
No.
No.
Any
It's
sort of
also very
a large
90s.
Wear a shark
chain.
tooth. Don't
Yeah.
do that.
No chains.
Brady would wear a shirt.
Of course he would.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is this, 1996?
He would.
Yeah. You would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will they match? Who on the show would more than likely wear a shark tooth? 3, 2, 1.
Brady.
That's not true.
It is absolutely true.
It's not true. I mean, I'll ding you because you got it together, but no, it's not true.
It's definitely true.
Not only would you wear it, you'd be the first one to get gifted a shark tooth.
Yeah, by you guys, because you think I'd wear one.
True.
No, your friends would do that
I've
to
never
you.
once
Yeah.
worn a shark tooth.
But you would.
But the thing is,
Ironically,
none of
maybe.
us would be. You wouldn't be able to see it on us because we're wearing proper shirts with proper collars. You, however,
like to
your
breathe.
neck hole shows off your traps.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well,
I can only assume that was a compliment.
Well, we didn't divide the show, but we certainly know that Brady looks like a knob half the time. So, just kidding, buddy.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sounds like it.
Are you wearing a tie with your wedding suit?
Probably a bow tie.
Bow tie.
I think
okay.
a bow tie. The groomsmen are going bow ties. I haven't decided
And
yet.
2 buttons underneath
And
the
2
bow
buttons.
tie.
That's it. Yeah. No jacket either. I really want to breathe. You know?
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Cue the wedding bells. Ooh. Mr. Jones is getting married in September.
Yeah, 3 months, guys. Less than 3
woo,
months.
that's so exciting.
When will you start getting nervous? Like the week before, a month before? You're not
Day
nervous
of.
now, right?
Yeah, I'm not really nervous. I'm more stressed right now.
Okay.
It's just a lot of things to do. It's not a turnkey wedding, so we have to like book everything individually. And so right now is the time where invitations are going out and all like the planning is getting solidified. So it's a lot of work right now.
Right.
I think in terms of nerves, I don't know. When did you guys get nervous before your weddings?
I
Which
didn't really
ones?
get nervous.
Have you guys decided on the thank you cards you're going to give out yet?
We will be doing thank you cards.
Have you
Yeah.
decided on them yet?
What do
though?
you mean?
Like, have you picked them?
Oh, no. I'm going to custom do it with like a picture and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
And on my invitations, everybody gets a custom letter as well.
Oh, very nice.
look at you.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's why we haven't gotten our invites yet.
There, you'll get them this week.
Okay.
Okay.
very
In the
exciting.
mail.
Love it.
Yes.
I like it.
You
Good
asked
for
me
you.
for my address, and I was like, Brady, save yourself the money. And you said, no, I
Nope.
want to send
No,
it out.
it's a,
Do it
like
classy.
a buck
Good
each.
for you.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. A little, personalized message. and
This is
everything.
good.
Love
So
it.
my daughter plays basketball for her college, and her coach reached out to me the other day and said, you guys have to make this happen at Brady's wedding. Now, Rush and I are not, well, at least we haven't been asked to be ushers or best men yet. maybe that's coming
I would
slowly.
assume.
Yeah,
So-
flower boys, perhaps.
So Rush and I can't do this because we're not part of the wedding party.
Okay.
But I did pass it along to Brady, who can then ask his guys to do this.
Yeah.
I thought it was really, really, really funny, and it seemed like very on brand for Brady
Yeah.
and
Okay.
his friends.
It would definitely work for us.
Yeah.
It would.
For sure. Uh-huh.
So how do you want to set this up, Brady? You want to just play this audio?
Yeah, I'll just
or-
play the audio. Basically, this is going into the reception, I believe. I think, right? I don't
Oh, I
think it's...
thought it was at the beginning
That's
of
what
the
I thought
wedding.
at first as well. Maybe it is. Whatever. It's just they're introducing the guys, the groomsmen, and this is how they did it.
Your groomsman from Los Gatos, California at 5'10". Hasn't recorded an assist since 2011. Joshua Smingy.
And he's running in like he's a starter in the game.
California at 5'10". Don't throw him a bullet pass, cause he won't catch it. Anton Saver.
Oh, that's so
I like
fun.
this.
From Chino Hills, California at 5'11", he averages 1 rolled ankle per game. Chris Bunger. And at best man, from Fountain Valley, California at 5'9", master of the no-look pass to absolutely no one, Ben Dan.
How great is that?
That's
that
great.
is awesome.
That is electric, and
Yeah.
I love the idea of chirping your groomsmen like
Yeah.
that too. You know,
That's so
You
good.
just need to get that guy, and he's pricey, I'm sure.
well,
Yeah.
you guys could always do it. You got
yeah.
big, powerful voices,
Or at
There you
least
go.
within our company, we have somebody with that
Yeah.
Oh,
voice.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's
Yeah.
good. I
for
like
sure.
it.
I think it's a really, really fun
That's so
idea.
fun.
Now, did you play this for Sarah when I
Not
sent
yet.
it to you?
Not yet, but I will show it to her. I don't think we do it for the ceremony. And then the problem is for the reception, we thought about the introductions, right? But our venue is very small, and where the guys are going to go and the girls are going to go, it's like 4 paces from the door.
Right.
So you do like a big
Pretty short
introduction.
run.
Yeah, and then they walk in for like 3 steps and then
Yeah.
they're there, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I love this idea.
Yeah.
If
It's
we're
so
doing
fun.
it, we're doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
so fun.
How many groomsmen and best men do you have all together?
One best man, obviously, and then 5. Well, like there are 5 groomsmen total, including the best man.
Okay.
And then
So
4 bridesmaids.
they've been decided on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I just wanted to make sure that was clear. Okay.
we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But
Well,
go ahead.
we used to have Josie, who works for our radio station still, in management now. She used to be on the show. How many, Rush, you might remember, how many bridesmaids or maid of honors did she
I
have?
don't know.
She
Is it
had
12,
close to
I
9?
think?
Oh, my
it
God.
was 12?
I feel like it was 12.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
And I thought doing a bit like this, boy, that would get tired.
It
Yeah.
would.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah. It wouldn't be funny after number 6.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is
Like,
fine.
okay.
You have a good number.
Yeah, the 5
Yeah.
totally works for this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, Josie's husband only had like 3 or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we're doing mismatch too, but only mismatched by 1.
Yeah.
I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think Josie and her husband, it was very mismatched.
If you did this and it was
Yes.
mismatched like that, it would seem like a bit.
Right. yeah. That is almost kind of fun though if you have like 3 girls and then 1 guy comes in and then 3 girls. Anyway,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can make it fun.
Well, if you do this, here's my
You may
advice.
want to isolate that.
My advice would be though to pre-tape that introduction.
100%. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, don't do that
Yeah.
live.
No, and the way it's queued up with the music too,
Yes.
like the music really jumps in and kicks in,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It is
Oh,
so
yeah,
fun.
but no, that's the thing. If whoever's voicing it, if they stumble, it's ruined.
Yeah.
You
Then
know
the
what
whole
you could
thing's
do?
ruined.
You could do it at the rehearsal if you wanted
It's not the
to.
same impact.
No.
No, that's
Yeah,
true.
no, well, I'll do it all professionally produced and stuff. And then
Yeah.
that would be so fun. I
Yeah, it
love
would
it.
be.
This is the stuff that I'm excited to actually start working on in the wedding. Is
Right.
like the fun part of it, as
Yeah.
opposed to like, let's
The
book
monotonous
a
stuff, yeah.
videographer
Yeah.
and let's
Yeah.
do that. You know what I mean?
Did you get a videographer yet?
We did, yeah.
Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. For the whole night?
Yeah, the whole night.
Good.
And a photographer who we know very well, guys, who shoots all our stuff.
Is there
Oh,
anybody
yeah.
else you need?
Maybe some people to do some hosting.
What?
Some hosting.
Some hosting.
Oh, hosting.
Wink,
I think,
wink, nudge,
I think
nudge.
he said posting.
Some posting.
Like Rush is going to take care of your Instagram.
Yeah, Rush is going to take care of my Instagram.
Brady, I broke your Instagram.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Well, this is an interesting list going around. Unusual funeral requests from celebrities.
Oh,
Okay, all right, this is
okay.
Maybe
fun.
you'll get inspired, Jenny,
Yeah,
for your
maybe.
funeral.
All right.
Because you're always thinking about yours.
Yeah, it's a little morbid
Yeah, a
now
little
that I think
morbid,
about
yeah.
it and reflect on it.
Well, you want the panic button.
Panic
in
button
your-
in
that's
case you never
mostly
know
what
what's
you
going to
think
happen.
about.
Yeah. The funeral itself.
It was a panic necklace you're going to wear.
Right, exactly. In case you get buried alive, you can hit it and then.
Somebody will come and save me.
So you have the necklace, and there's also a button in the coffin?
So that was before. I don't know exactly how I'm pretty sure I want to be cremated now.
Okay.
So the panic button is just until the cremation.
Okay, I was going to say,
Gotcha.
you are not, you don't want the, you don't
with
have
the
a fear
ashes?
of being cremated and yet still being alive. That fear is not,
It'd happen so quickly that, whereas
What?
if I woke up, if I was being cremated, I wouldn't suffer as much. But if I'm buried alive and I wake up and I'm, I just get me out.
What made you make this switch?
I don't know, to be honest. A comfort thing. Remember when I always wanted to have socks and a blankie and a pillow
Yeah.
in my coffin? And a little stuffed animal, like Rory's first
Oh,
stuffed
how
animal or
you've
something.
grown.
I really have, guys. I've matured. Now I just want to be comfy in the wall inside some sort of warm thingy.
so in a wall. You don't
In a
want to be,
wall.
like, if
I don't wanna
you
be in the
die
ground.
tomorrow, you don't want to be in, like, on the mantle at Derek's
No,
place?
I don't. Oh, yeah, I'd prefer that. If somebody wants to take me home, take me home.
Brady,
Country
can you
roads.
isolate
Do you want
that?
to be good? Please.
I'll hang on to that, yeah. It's good, thanks.
No, but even if they wanted to separate me, like say Rory wanted a bit of me and,
Right. Yeah.
anybody, like maybe you guys,
Why don't you give
a little vial.
Rush Brady and I
Yeah.
a little bit, and we'll go and scatter your ashes
On
as
the
a
golf
show.
course?
No, no.
Okay.
In the studio.
In this.
Oh, that's creepy.
And it's so
So
creepy.
I don't
dusty.
want to do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, these celebrities, I see what you think of some of their requests.
Okay.
Hunter S. Thompson, the author of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
famous book and then a movie. Johnny Depp was in the movie, obviously. Honored his request to have his ashes fired from a cannon.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. Johnny Depp paid for that.
That's
Yeah.
right. Eh?
Wow.
He spends a lot of money to do
That's
that.
Yeah.
dumb.
Why?
what he
Why is
wanted.
it dumb?
What kind of
It's
cannon?
a pretty cool way to go.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one final literal bang.
And, yeah.
You know?
And again, he said he wanted that, and Johnny Depp spent a lot of money to make it happen, which is pretty cool.
What kind of cannon, though? I need to know this. Like,
Does
How
it
many
matter?
kinds of
it does
cannons
matter.
are
Like,
there?
how far? Like, is it a?
Well, like
It's terrible. Is it like a cannon that you see at like a sports event where they're
no, like a
cannoning
t-shirt
each other?
cannon? No.
Yeah. Or was it
No,
like
it was
an
like
old
a
war
cannon.
cannon?
No,
Yeah.
it's a huge cannon. Yeah, he spent $3 million.
T-shirt cannon.
It definitely wasn't a t-shirt cannon.
No.
Then. It was $3 million.
No.
I would go like 6 feet.
But like, where did he end up?
Can you imagine
Oh, wait, I guess
Hunter
it
S.
was-
Thompson, the one thing I want is to be shot out of a t-shirt cannon. No.
Bruce Lee, you guys know this guy. He
Yep.
was a famous actor slash athlete, right? Footage from his actual funeral was used in his last film, Game of Death. There's a scene where you can see his face in the casket
Oh.
in the actual movie. That was
He
his
wanted
request.
that?
Yeah,
Weird.
That's neat.
that is neat.
It's a cool idea, yeah.
Yeah.
But creepy.
I don't love it.
I mean, your last moment there sort of lives on forever
Yeah.
in the movie.
Yes,
you're
yeah,
on
I guess.
camera.
Okay, okay.
Like, let's say you're about to drop dead right now, Jenny.
Yeah.
And we saw that you were, and
it's
Brady
happening.
said, Jenny, say something cool into the mic before you hit the ground. And then we just use that forever.
Oh my God, the pressure! And you know it wouldn't be good.
No, it'd be an isolated clip. It would be.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going down, boys.
Yeah. It's true.
That's great.
Luke Perry, who died just a few years ago, 90210 guy. He wanted to be eco-friendly, so he's buried in a mushroom burial suit.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the suit was made of mushroom stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So-
interesting. So you like disintegrate
Yeah.
with
I
it?
forgot Luke Perry passed away.
What?
Yeah.
You just found out?
I don't know if I knew or if I forgot.
I think you probably forgot.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What
'cause
did he
we-
pass away
We
from?
covered it
Yeah,
extensively.
he was the dad on Riverdale at one point.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. He
That's
was,
not what
yeah.
he's known for.
No,
No,
but, 210.
But I think that might be when you would remember it because that
Right.
was the thing at the time when he
Yes.
passed.
It was
But
Yeah.
2019.
what did he pass away from?
He had cancer, I think.
Was cancer?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And the last one I'll share with you here, Aretha Franklin, who passed away, I think, just a couple years ago again, right? Like, it wasn't like 10 years ago. I think it
Yeah.
was like 2 or 3 years ago. She had 4 outfit changes for her 3 viewings and a funeral.
Wow.
That's very diva to go out
I
like
love
that,
it.
right?
Good for her.
Yeah?
That's her jam.
Hey, why not? That's
Yeah.
her thing, right?
You
Yeah.
want different outfits for your different wakes and then the funeral?
Maybe. Themes.
Themes.
What would your death themes be?
Oh, like everything I loved. So golf, cheese, and Rory. And my husband. But I mean,
So how are we dressing you in that theme?
Yeah. What does your Rory theme look like?
that's a good question. I don't know. We'd have to put our thinking caps on here.
Do we? Because you're dead.
So you think after you die, we're all having meetings?
Uh-huh.
Well, I would hope so.
Also,
What?
changing
Well,
a corpse
I know
seems
you
like
guys-
it's an awkward thing to do.
You say us. You know it'll fall on Brady.
It's 100% me. I have to think of what
Totally
a Rory theme, death theme is. Maybe like a onesie with like Rory's face all over you.
Oh, that's cute.
And
yeah.
you
You picked a
See, we're
onesie because
getting
it's easy to
somewhere.
put on and off. Yes. All right.
And Brady, no matter what you do, you know, Rush and I will go over to you, whisper in your ear, "This is terrible."
Jenny's got to be dressed in onesies and aprons because they're easy to put on.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
There are many ways to make a connection with someone, like a loving connection.
Sure.
But armed robbery isn't one of them.
How do you know?
I mean,
Well,
it
I'll
could
tell
be.
ya.
Hey.
A man in Indiana named Damian Boyce robbed a woman outside her home last month. He pointed a gun at her and she handed over $100 in cash. And then, with the gun still pointed at her, he asked her if she had a boyfriend and if she'd add him on Facebook.
God.
Oh no! On
He even
Facebook?
showed her his profile and forced her to add him, like right there in front of him. He said he'd pay her back and then ran off. They even exchanged Facebook messages later, with Damien still trying to score a date and promising to pay her back. At one point, he said, "It's a messed up way to meet, but you was too pretty to rob." The woman said that she had a man, but wished him well. Damien was dangerous, though. Last week, he was arrested and charged in a separate robbery where he allegedly shot 2 people. So, I mean, he's not just like a guy on hard times, you know?
Sure, yeah.
It's unclear if he was romantically interested in any one of them, but court records show he was charged with armed robbery in the Facebook case as well. So she did press charges.
So he gave her his name?
He literally pulled up his Facebook profile,
That is the
showed it to
dumbest
her.
thing I have ever heard.
Said, "Can you add me and I'll pay you back, see you later."
Like, how thirsty are guys? You know? Even in the middle of a robbery.
Yeah, like how cute was she?
Yeah,
She must
exactly.
have been pretty cute.
My God, man.
What would you guys? This leads me to a thought. What would you guys do if you found out Sarah, your fiance Brady, and Derek, your husband?
Yeah.
Like, let's say they robbed people for like 5 years of their life, and you just found that out now.
That is no. I'm sorry.
Like it was 10 years
Now,
ago.
who
but
did they rob? Was it like little innocent
it
old
matter?
ladies? Or, I don't know, was she doing some like super cool like train heists, you know?
No. She was just
my
breaking into
God.
people's homes and just robbing jewelry and
that's less cool.
and stuff like that.
I'm sorry. At that point, I'm questioning what else have you lied to me about? I don't
and
know
he says,
you.
That's it. That's all. I'm coming clean.
Okay, I'm going to believe you because you were an armed robber, and I don't care. That was a portion of your life. That is
So
your
are
character.
You're leaving him right then and there?
How do you trust someone? How do you trust is the foundation of any relationship. You lie, then
No,
you can't.
no.
How do you get that back?
If Ruth told me that it was like 10 years ago, I'd be like, oh, wow, cool.
Yeah, I kind of want to know how she's doing this. What was her game? What was her con?
Guys, you've lived with somebody who was a criminal and scared people out of their wits and stole.
Maybe it was like a super secretive, operation. Maybe
They
there was a
never
lot
got
of
caught.
brains behind it. Never got caught because she was like sneaking into banks dressed in black.
All right.
How do you not?
Okay, so Brady and I would at least hear them out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I
Jenny-
get the whole story.
So what happens if you found a Derek 10 years ago, went on a run for a few years where he just like did tax evasion? It's illegal. You can
know.
go to jail for a long time.
He's not hurting anybody but himself at that
he could
point.
be hurting other people.
But it's not armed robbery. Like
Okay.
there is a difference. When you are intentionally inflicting like
so
fear
you're
on
staying with
people,
the tax evasion guy.
we'd have to talk about it. But
Okay, I have one.
I mean,
I have
maybe.
one.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say he robs. I'm going back to the train thing because it sounds cool. Okay.
There was never a train.
There was a
That
train. There was a train, and
it looks really old.
he was able to like grapple down from like a bridge, land on the train, go inside the train. There was diamonds in the train. He steals the diamonds. Insurance covered it at all. It's okay. Everybody moves on. But now he's got $500,000 stashed away for you and him.
And he's revealing it now.
He's revealing it now, saying,
And
Jenny.
this all happened in Switzerland 10 years ago.
10 years ago, he's in the clear. He has $500,000 ready
blood
for
money,
you.
man.
And he said, look, he said, no one got hurt.
Blood?
No one got hurt. And
I
he's saying,
still know. I'm spending that money. Say I go to a spa. I'm like, this is the money that was the diamonds. Like, I'm not
$2
enjoying
million.
myself. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. So let's go back to my stupid thing.
Okay.
The more realistic tax
what's
evasion.
not realistic about grappling off a bridge and landing on a
I
train?
mean, that part's hot. But
Thank you.
anyway.
So tax evasion, he goes, look, 10 years ago, I was fiddling around with my taxes. I ended up saving $5 million. We have that to spend now. Because he was just doing all the tax, moving things, and
it
you know
just
whatever.
all feels dirty.
Yeah, but what do? You don't spend that
When are we
$5
going
million.
to Cabo?
Exactly.
Everybody has a line. No, I'm kidding. I really, truly do believe, like, you know me, and it's all
I
about.
do.
I could not enjoy myself
Right.
spending money that I know is not clean and good. And that he was able and capable of doing that.
Right.
I just that
But that
creeps
was a
me
previous
out.
life.
Yeah, exactly.
God,
He's
doesn't know.
changed. He's grown as a person.
Wouldn't that be a beautiful thing if we could all just be terrible people and be like,
but
it was another life?
He has a wonderful wife. He
Yeah.
has a wonderful job.
you.
He takes care of your child.
Yeah.
Everything's great now.
Yes.
10 years ago, he was making those decisions.
Sure, he got caught up in something. He got caught up in a heisting group that grapples from.
Stop with that.
Just saying, that's what happened.
You're saying he's part of Ocean's 11?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking? Like, who's not, dating George Clooney from Ocean's 11? And he's a golf pro. Come on.
Oh my God.
Side gig.
Yeah.
He cleans all his money.
Incredible.
Wait, washes it. He washes money.
That's
Don't you
how he
wash
washes
money?
it as a golf pro.
As a golf
Oh my
This
God.
is genius.
It's all coming together.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
Cabo's going to be amazing.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, your morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. And this is a fun game. Let's do this.
Well, we have to spin the wheel of fun
yeah.
to see what game we want to play, guys.
Right.
Who wants the
okay, well,
honors?
Now,
Rush, you
I
haven't
want-
spun it in a
I
while.
haven't.
Okay.
Do you mind if I spin it?
You can absolutely spin.
All right,
it.
here we go.
I had a game in mind, but
Oh,
okay.
did you?
Oh,
Well, we gotta
we'll
spin
see.
the wheel.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it landed on the.
Oh, the exact game that you wanted to play. That's
meant to
incredible.
be.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh my God. Aliens have invaded Earth and insist that one must go on the morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Oh, the aliens. They control everything
Yeah,
now.
they do. Yep.
And we as a society here on the Morning Hot Tub have to decide for the rest of the world which one of these things should no longer exist
Right.
in our universe.
Yeah.
And we have to come to a general consensus.
Yes.
Right.
You ready?
Yep.
Oh, why? Why are the aliens doing this to us? By the way, if we can't come to a consensus, we get zapped.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Nobody
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
to get zapped.
Do you have the zap sound effect you're supposed to, Brady?
I don't. It's not a sound effect, Rush.
a
It's
real
the
zapper.
aliens holding a
I'm sorry.
zapper to
I'm sorry.
us.
Silly.
Do the aliens have a zapper
Of course, they
ready?
have a zapper
Okay,
ready.
good.
Do the aliens also have a zapper sound effect?
They also have a sound effect ready.
All right. One must go. Anything related to Super Mario Brothers.
No.
Yes. Or Instagram.
Buy Instagram.
No,
Why?
Jenny. There's way more people that use Instagram than
I don't
participate
know
in
about
Mario.
that.
Oh,
for
Mario,
sure.
the hours of entertainment.
I mean, I'm
And
fine with getting rid of
Instagram, is it?
Instagram,
You're fine with getting rid of Instagram.
Yeah.
That's because you don't do anything.
but don't do anything on it. I don't do a lot of
Well,
Super
you
Mario
also
either.
don't, yeah, you don't do a lot of Super Mario.
But if you said, hey, this is what you have to do on a Saturday, spend 3 hours on Instagram and playing Super Mario, I'm going Mario.
Exactly.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I'd
But
much
it's not
rather be on Instagram.
exactly. It's not about the 3 hours on Super Mario. It's about like the countless the scrolling that's always there for you, the comfort scrolling, all those things that you want to see.
I mean, I'm
of the
really
memes,
indifferent,
Rush,
but
the
I'm
memes.
I'm helping out Jenny here
Thank you. I
because
appreciate it. Well, you would like to play, and then you get good at it,
sure.
and you can always
What
revisit
do you
it.
mean?
There's so many different.
get good. I'm
Okay,
great.
guys,
You are
the
good at
aliens are waiting.
Yeah.
Well, the one alien's tapping his foot. or what I believe is his foot. So what are we going to
I
say?
think we're getting rid of Instagram.
I think so.
I think that's the wrong decision.
Me too, Brady, but we got to come to a
Yeah.
consensus.
Okay, all
I
right,
do
fine.
not
We'll
want to-
Majority
concede, but keep
rules.
that in mind in the future that we're conceding on this one.
All right, Instagram, bye.
Okay, gone. And there should be it should have exploded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, one must go. Bikes like bicycles
Yeah.
or baseball bats.
Bikes or baseball bats?
Well, you can't play
Baseball
baseball
bats.
without baseball bats. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so
obviously
you're-
you need to get rid of bikes.
No.
Well, no, that you made a great point.
Well, how are we gonna
You can't
play
play
baseball,
baseball
so-
without baseball bats.
Also-
Let's get rid of the baseball
They
Yeah.
bats.
have more uses
Yeah,
too.
100%.
Problem solved, right?
What has more uses?
Baseball bats.
No.
Yeah, hitting
Kids and
things.
bicycles and gathering and going. It just.
I want to hear
no.
Rush's many
Sorry.
multiple reasons
Yes.
for using a baseball bat.
Let's say you don't have a mallet. You can use a baseball bat.
Okay. So that's
That's
Hit
one.
a hammer in a steak.
Brady. I think we're gonna have to
Yeah,
zap
I think
the
it's gone.
baseball bat.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Disagree.
baseball bat is
Yeah.
gone.
Well, there you go.
There it goes.
They're all gone. Well, just so you know, I've already conceded, so don't think I'm going to again.
Okay. One must go. The aliens are getting a little antsy there with their trigger fingers. The color red or the color green.
Oh, red all the way needs to stay. Mainly because it's my favorite color.
I think you need to make some concessions here, Jenny. I don't even particularly feel strongly one way or the other, but I think we have to go with against whatever you say.
I like.
Why?
I like grass.
Yeah.
trees.
And green means go.
Yeah.
It
Do you
Do you
represents
like
like, you know.
sunrises and sunsets?
Oh, and Jenny, think of plants and
Yeah.
grass, golf. What's golf going to look like?
That's true. That'd be weird.
I
All
think we
right,
have
I'm
to-
on board.
All right.
Forget-
But everything could be a different color though. Like
No.
you could just be
Yeah.
playing on
Baller,
blue.
we've gotten rid of red.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gone.
I didn't even.
Gone.
Well, that's it. The alien just got back on their ship.
That's it.
Wow.
I feel like we
that was
saved
fast.
society, but it was really underwhelming.
Underwhelming.
I think we're all conceding too easily. I think that's the
Yeah?
problem with this
Oh,
game
yeah?
now. Yeah.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
need to, stand by our laurels. Is that what it is?
Is that right?
Morals?
Your morals?
Laurels?
No, I think laurels are. I don't. I don't think that's
If
the right
the
word.
aliens are still here, I'd make them zap you, Brady.
They're gone.
They're gone until next time.
Yeah.
I think laurels are achievements.
Stand by your
Never even-
laurels.
I've never even heard
I
of
think
this.
laurels are achievements.
Sounds made up.
No, it's stand by your laurels.
Oh, it's rest on your laurels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rest on
That's
your
what it is.
laurels. You can
Yeah.
stand by your laurels.
Yeah, I think they both work. I think you know what we should do is we should layer stand by your laurels.
Gone.
How do you still have a laser gun?
I borrowed it.
He's in with the aliens
Can't
now.
just do that.
Maybe Brady is an alien.
There you go. One must go on the morning hot tub.
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.